We are getting some guidance from the goddesses. Alright, let's see what's happening. Where are we starting? We're going to start with a message from the Akashic Records. And we're getting guidance from the goddesses today because we know that the feminine and the masculine are both leading with the feminine energy, as the feminine is seeking in order to see within the unknown, and the masculine is helping to expand what is being seen within the unknown. And that is wow. That's just wow. So let's see. So we're getting a message to the masculine and feminine here right now, and we're going to see what's happening with the Akashic Records, and then we're going to get some guidance from the guardians. The guardians, the goddesses. I still have the animal guardians on the mind. I've been really appreciating spending time with the animals and the animal spirits and what animal medicine has to offer us, what it has to reflect back to us in order to teach us what we need to see, how we need to learn. Like, this is one of the main reasons why I started School for the Fool. To learn, to teach, to grow, to expand. To be passionate and excited about knowledge. And this is the knowledge that we're seeking. That's unseen. And we need to believe. And that's really what we're doing here at school. We're seeking this knowledge that's unseen, to expand with it and to be excited about it, to be passionate about it, and to learn and to grow. And it's connected to our flame. All right. Archangel Michael has come to visit us. The Archangel Michael is a channel of divine power. He is seen here sharing his energy with two small children, bringing them great strength and support. He is about to pick up the boy, and he can help lift your energy too. So he's helping to lift us. He's helping us to raise our vibration and lift our spirits. And we need that right now. This is a time I can feel how the shifts in the energy. It's wow. And when I sat down, they showed me the death and rebirth card. And we're having some metamorphosis, and it's connected to the Emperor. And it's connected to all these lower vibrational energies that we are transmuting. And that's why we're having a metamorphosis through us. Because it's like we're just expanding a little bit more into a little bit more of who we are. Like a new self kind of energy. Michael heralds a time of great courage, force, initiative, and action, so don't delay. He's right there with you. So tap into the dynamo within you and take the action that compels you. With Michael and your own power, you can move mountains and lift yourself to new heights. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And this is a number 9. This is connected to life and the creation of life. Now let's see what's happening. On the journey. And that is seeing through our illusions while we journey towards the sun. And I really believe this is connected to the 10s we're following in order to turn the wheel. The light of the world. And this is connected to what Archangel Michael is helping us with on the journey. As we see through our illusions, we seek the truth and we build off of it. Our fantasy inspires us, but we don't, we're building off the truth. And that's why we can't be afraid of the truth. 5 of Wands. This is part of the lower vibrational energies that we're transmuting. Here, you know, all these, they all have wands. And it's like, you know, this is how I create. This is how I create. And it's like they're in a competition of how they create. But we're not in a competition. It's about the Queen of Wands here. And we just all know that we have an authentic tune and an authentic vibration. And we rock it. We're not being competitive with our flame here. We're not being competitive with our wand and with our actions and with our light. It's about growth. It's about growth of self. It's about growth of spirit. It's about relationships and feeling our passions, feeling our sensuality, feeling our desires, and owning that with self. And we're not doing this. And the moon is helping us to see that. It's like, this is this situation we were talking about that we're going to deactivate from and go over here and create. Here we've done that. We've left this situation and we're over here. And we're creating. We're creating with self and the divine. And there's the King of Pentacles, and I'm not surprised to see him because I was just thinking about him. I was thinking, you know, I know they showed me one more card that was connected to the Emperor, and it was the King of Pentacles, and there he arrived. And let's see what we're doing. We're having an ending, and we're creating through it. And this ending is connected to the balancing of our karmic scales, our life debts. But we're just creating through it now because we're going to create love through our sorrows. And it has to do with connecting to our truth through the Queen of Swords and justice. The balancing of our truth through our karmic scales. This is about the Sword of Clarity and the light. We are gaining access to clarity through what is happening right now. And with the Page of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, we're seeing something here. We're seeing from within to without. From the Page of Wands, we're seeing within. We're seeking within. And from the Nine of Pentacles, we're actually seeing what we've been seeking in the 3D. We're getting a sign. We're getting a sign from Spirit. We're getting a sign from the universe. Because we walked away from the Five of Wands. Because we walked away from this energy. To do this with the Queen of Wands. Now we're getting a sign. And let's see what it is. Let's see. Let's find out. What is this sign? Okay. All right. It's connected to our cycles and rhythms, honoring the cycles of the body, energy levels, and emotions. And that's very important because our body's not our slave. Our body's not a robot. We can't just make our body do whatever we want and get frustrated. We have to, there's a level of healing and surrendering here we do with the body, and we honor the body because the body is connected to the inner child. The body is connected to our ego. And we need to do healing there in order to master ourselves and transform. And it's connected to undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So this is a very big message. The love that you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. This love is eternal. So the love for our counterpart is eternal, regardless of what we're seeing in the 3D. We're understanding in the 5D it's eternal and it's connected to home. And this is what we're building right now. This is where we're going. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. And this is connected to our receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your situation, as increasing your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. And that's what we need to do here. That's what's being activated here. And these activations are directly connected to the message within this card. So let's receive this message within this card. And then we're going to discuss in further detail what the goddesses have to say today, their guidance for us. Thank you, Divine Feminine Energy. The light of the world. As an old sage holds up a glowing lantern and knocks on a door with no latch, a young man inside is too distracted to answer the knock. Your divine being is trying to get your attention. All it takes is a moment of your awareness to open the door. Though your life may be busy, the opportunity now presents itself for you to move into a higher awareness. It's a great time to open to your higher self and all of its wisdom and powers. It is your soul, your eternal being, who approaches, but it's up to you and only you to open the door. And this is big, guys, because we know we've entered Taurus season, and Taurus is connected to the Hierophant. So this is higher self here, sent by the divine, and is knocking at the door for us to do some more spiritual growth, for us to activate some more of our spiritual awareness. This is the time we're in, and that's how we're following the tens to turn the wheel. Here we go. So we're going to accomplish this by taking real and regular action in knowing and feeling the wise and radiant being that we are forever. Through meditation and study, you can own your enormous love, power, and vision. You can make every day sacred by going within. Once you do, you will know a radiant and greater power in every step and with every word. You'll be able to bring this magnificent force to your world, changing your life forever. And this is the balance. We discuss so much of the time this path is within, but the balance is still without. That's the balance. So yes, we do the work within, we have to go within, but we still manifest without. We still have to go and see what's happening without. We check on what's without. So this is the flip side of the script. This is always looking without, always being without, never looking within. And we are now in a time where we must look within. Because looking within is what is making the grand change for without so much better, so much sweeter. Because we know we've connected to that hummingbird. And you know what they're showing me here is that this is the energy of the hermit. And the energy of the hermit now has gone without and is knocking at the door from without to try to get within. Meditate on that for a minute, okay? For who is ever resonating with this message. The hermit has come from within, without, and is knocking at the door. And this is the connection to the Hierophant and higher self, messages from the divine. And there's the light. There's our light. There's our flame. So we're going to connect to within from without, and it's all going to connect from within to without, from without to within. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. All of life is cyclical. The moon, the stars, and the very universe. Life inhales and then exhales again. So why should you be surprised or upset that you too have cycles? There are times when you feel energized, awake, and alive. There are other times when you feel isolated and shy. Your body too goes through pronounced cycles and changes. Celebrate these rhythms and embrace them as the essence of the lifeblood that courses through you. And for many of us, we're entering another cycle of, getting older, our age. And this is honoring that wisdom and experience that it brings, and not fearing it, not fearing getting older. Loving the fact that we're growing. Undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. When it comes to matters of the heart, your help is here. It's all around you and also inside of you. Your inner wisdom may seem quieted by any pain that you feel. Yet be assured that the healing you're undergoing is swift and efficient, and you truly are healing from the inside out. First, your heart must heal from its grief, loneliness, and any feelings of betrayal. This can take some time, so be patient with yourself. Treat yourself as you would any ailing person, with caution, with gentleness, with tenderness. Next, get yourself out into the world, not in a harsh fashion, but hanging out with Mother Earth. Nature is the great healer, you see. That's why we're frequently amidst the flowers and the trees. Although they may seem quiet on the outside, they're quite talkative when you breathe and simply ingest their magical tones in conversation. Spend time among the forest, as well as the plants and the animals. Confirmation right there, the wind just blew something over. You'll receive sense of spirit, and you'll regain your foothold upon this planet. Your desire to tread among the living once again. I promise you that your heart will mend, and that you'll also help others in this fashion along the way. And this is what we're going to do with higher self. This is what we're going to do. We're going to connect with higher self, and we're going to heal, because this is part of the path. We heal and restore wholeness. And remember, that's what we're doing. That's what those two serpents up the carusis, the staff, represent. And we're healing our chakras. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. And we know we're working with our intuition. That's what we've been really working with, this and cultivating a relationship with our sixth sense. You have a maternal side to you that naturally cares for those in need. Yet this must be balanced with receptivity, or the flow is blocked. Receiving is the essence of feminine energy, and it means allowing yourself to receive with grace and gratitude. If you feel guilty when asking others for help, or bad about receiving gifts, then you block your feminine energy. Your receptivity is just as natural as your nurturing giving energy. Receptivity allows you to better hear the voices of the angels. When you receive, you have more resources to give to others. Begin by noticing the hundreds of gifts you receive each day. Whether it's seeing beauty in nature, witnessing a touching human moment, or being hugged by a loved one, simply say, "Thank you for each gift," and know that they're filling up your storehouse, keeping the divine flow going strong. Home. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. There's an undying flame within your soul, and it's the light, seed, and spark of your consciousness. Your outer world reflects your inner world. Take a look around your home. Does it reflect warmth? If not, this is easily remedied and oh so important to do. It's a simple task of using your creative imagination to add warm energy to your household, such as lighting the fireplace or some candles, adding cozy blankets and pillows, or displaying greeting cards and fresh flowers. By warming up your outer world, your inner flame responds to meet it. This is really important, okay? Because remember, we're in creation. We're creating home. We're creating home from within to without. And we're going to be in the energy of what we're creating. And this is Venus coming in here. And Venus having a message for us about what we can do to create love in our home, positivity in our home. This is like feng shui, you know? And feng shui, there's a flow to your home. There's a rhythm. There's energy created from the matter within your home. You're creating a scene. You're creating an energy. And it allows you to have a certain feeling. And you know, it's like when your home is all tidy and decluttered and it smells good. And you know, you've created with certain fabrics, certain patterns, certain colors that make you feel alive, make you feel something. This is that energy. This is what it's about. And it activates you. This increases your energy levels, which automatically shift all outward appearances towards the better. Watch how these simple steps recharge the flame within everyone in your household. This flame cleanses away negativity and brings in the new with vigor and irresistible invitation. And right now, you know, I've been called to do the same. My family and I are doing a little bit of renovating here to spruce up the house. And this is what I'm talking about. As much as we go within and we do all this work within, then we do this work without. We're in the balance, we're in the flow. And that allows us to manifest and to really shape shift our lives in a much more of a beneficial way. We're using these energies to our advantage. And remembering we're multidimensional, and it's always about the balance of yin and yang, in and out, up and down, left and right. You catch my drift. We need to honor our cycles and rhythms. Understand that this is a love that is shared regardless of the situation. We know that this is about home and our health and creating better home, better communities. And we must be receptive to the shifting of the energies and using our intuition in order to receive. And that's what we're figuring out through this process. All right, let's just confirm it. But more than anything, this is about the Ace of Swords. There's some clarity that is being gained from the situation. And there it is. The Lovers landing out on the King of Pentacles. We're grounding this. That's what we're doing right now. That's the gifts of Taurus season, and it's thanks to the moon. And this King of Pentacles, he's got a wand in his hand. There's symbolism there. It's connected to our strength and our faith. Our strength in our faith. Here is the wand. We're being inspired. Boy, the wands sure are speaking. It's the connection from Aries to Taurus. This is about everything we discuss. We're being inspired through our metamorphosis. And there's the Tower with our revelations. We're seeing what we need to see. This is the lower vibrational energies and transmuting them. The universe has come in and knocked us on our feet. We're seeing what we need to see. And this is literally cosmic transformations. Right now, you know what? This is more cosmic than I've ever felt it before. We're going to get a quick message onto what's going down there. Confirming, confirming, confirming. We are acting right now. We are acting with our desires. We're acting with our passions. We're acting enthusiastic. There is the Princess of Wands again. And look at how this has got us feeling. What we're seeking, what we're seeing is reactivating us. And there is our fortune increase. We're about to play authentic too. And now we have the King of Wands. We've got counterparts. We're balanced, we're whole. We've come together to unite. And this is through spirit. This is through spirit and the creation of life. This is the fertilization of life now. Life's being fertilized through the void, and we shift. And now we shift. We're going to begin dreaming again. This is about having strength to dream again. We're going to have strength. Yeah. We're going to continue to create with the energies of life and earth. So the heavens and the earth, the light from the heavens, earth, through us on our spiritual quest. The Knight of Pentacles on the path of the moon. We are doing this on the path of the moon. And here's the Two of Cups. The equality that we are creating. The connection that we are creating. The unconditional love that we are creating from fear to love. And we've expanded. And we know that the sun, we got the message of the sun like 8 times within the past 3 readings. From the moon, the time that we are in, it's all about growth. The sun is here. The Hierophant is here. Higher self is here. We have access to the light and what we need to see. Now, let's see what's being activated here in order to change our fortune as we shift. Where are we going? Okay, we're going to ask right here being called. Okay. And it is about the 2. We've got the 8 of Cups, the reunification. We're connecting with spirit here. We're connecting with the divine. We're adding the divine back into the mix. And now there is the sort of clarity gained, connection to the light, to what we need to see through the 4 of Swords. But this is through rest, and we're healing. And now we're moving forth on the path of the moon. The moon is speaking. And of course she is. She's very powerful right now. She's very powerful all the time, but extra powerful right now, as we're still in the time of the shifting of the new moon. And we move forward. Let's get another sign and see where we're going. What a beautiful feather. Ostrich. The choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. The choice is clear for us now. It is time for us to follow the wisdom that we feel in our hearts. And it's connected to Meadowhawk. Smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. And that's what is happening here. We're going to dream again. There's much symbolism that they keep showing me in many messages that and visions that I'm getting right now to show that we're going to see something within. And we're going to have a reading just doing just that. We're going to break things down a little bit and find out what the feminine is working on within the dark and how the masculine is expanding it. And this has to do with that. And let's just see. Goddesses. What is this about? This is definitely connected to what's happening right now. The High-Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings. And divine passion, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So this has to do with what we're learning in order to teach and help shape others, because that's what we came here to do. We're on mission work, and the work that we do sets off others. It activates others. High Priestess, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Your wisdom extends back into the far reaches of ancient times. You've brought this knowledge forward into your present incarnation to be a way shower so that others may benefit from your experiences. Don't delay in expressing this wisdom. I will assist you in manifesting platforms for your spiritual teaching, whether it's through teaching by example or through writing or speaking. All forms of teaching are equally valuable, no matter how many lives you touch. And this is our connection here. This is our connection to our truth. This is what we do here. We all meet here with the connection of the truth of what we're going through on our starseed journeys, on our twin flame journeys. And we resonate with it here, and we share our experiences. Divine passion, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's truest desire? If you listen to the sound of your heart and breathe, you'll recognize the ancient rhythms of your own internal drumming. This forever connects you to the mother of all creation and to the sound of the planet Earth. These rhythms can't be faked or forged. They're natural and eternal. What part of you are you trying to ignore? What part of you has been overly concerned with pleasing others, to the detriment of hearing the sounds of your own rhythm? Dear child, reach out and extend your arms to embrace your dreams. They're just as much a part of your nature as the trees and animals and sunsets. Don't. Your own dreams deserve the same that you accord anyone and anything that you love. Listen to them, my child. Listen to your dreams. They'll activate the powerful eruption of passion in your life. Don't be afraid of your own passion, for it will propel you naturally and will excite you and invigorate you when you dance to the rhythms of your life. You're truly alive in all ways. And that's why we're receiving it with this message, because it's all about the cycles and rhythms of us. We're connecting to ourselves. And now it's about our heart's desire, because there's all this wands energy. This is about our passions. As we're going within for introspection on the path of the moon, and what are our desires? And we need to hang tight with the fact that this love and the love that we're feeling is written within the stars, and it's love of self, it's love of the divine, it's love of our communities, it's love of the animals, it's love of the earth, it's love of that honeybee. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today, and I'll see you at our next reading. Take care.